Hello everyone, and welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica. We're so excited to have you here today. We've got an awesome intermediate lesson lined up for you.
That's right. Today's topic is something we all deal with, cleaning the house.
Oh, cleaning the house is something we all have to deal with, right? It's such a real-life situation, and that's why today we're here to help you tackle it with some real, practical English.
Exactly. Today's lesson will explore useful language and phrases related to cleaning the house. But don't worry, it's not just about cleaning.
Oh no, not at all. We'll also teach you a few ways to politely ask for help when the chores feel overwhelming.
Or if you're a little bit lazy like Erica here,
Hey, no need to call me out like that.
just keep it real. If you're looking for clever ways to avoid doing too much work, we might just have a couple of cheeky phrases for you too.
But let's not get too lazy now, there's a lot to learn. Ready to dive in? Let's go! Vocabulary preview. Let's kick things off with some vocabulary that will make this topic easier to follow.
Our first phrase is such a mess.
Such a mess. When something is a mess, it's really dirty or disorganized. For example, Marco, have you seen your desk lately?
Hey, my desk is creatively chaotic.
Creatively chaotic, huh? Sure, let's go with that. But seriously, such a mess is a super common way to describe an untidy place.
Okay, moving on to our next word, chores.
Yup. Chores is such a common word. It refers to all those little tasks you have to do around the house.
Like doing the laundry, making the bed, or taking out the garbage, those are all chores.
Ah, so true. I bet everyone remembers the chores they had to do as kids.
Oh, absolutely. When I was a kid, my chore was chopping wood.
Chopping wood? Seriously? That's intense.
Playing with an axe.
Well, for a boy anyway.
Maybe for you. For a girl, not so much.
Ah, so that's why you're so strong and fit now.
Oh, stop it, Marco. But hey, chopping wood is no joke. It's hard work.
True, but it built character. Or at least that's what my parents used to say. And now look at you, an expert in chores in English.
Okay, stop flattering me, Marco. Let's stick to the lesson.
All right, everyone, let's dive into our dialogue for the first time.
Now, it's going to be a little fast, so don't panic if you miss a word or two.
Exactly, no need to stress, we've got your back.
After we listen, we'll break it all down and explain the important language step by step.
So sit back, relax, and get ready to soak up some real English.
Let's get started.
Honey, the house is such a mess. I need you to help me tidy up a bit. My boss and her husband are coming over for dinner, and the house needs to be spotless.
I'm in the middle of something right now. I'll be there in a second.
This can't wait, I need your help now.
All right, I'm coming.
Okay, here's what we need to get done. I'll handle the dishes and get the groceries for tonight. You can sweep and mop the floors. Oh, and don't forget to dust the furniture.
You know what? I need to pick something up at the mall. How about you clean the floors and I'll go to the supermarket to grab the groceries?
Sure, that works. Here's the list. Don't forget anything. Oh, and can you pick up a bottle of wine on your way back?
A bottle of wine? Is this dinner or a strategy meeting?
Just get the wine, please.
Hey, honey, I'm back. Wow, the house looks amazing.
Thanks, can you set the table?
Just a sec. I'm going to vacuum this rug real quick.
Wait, don't turn it on! What just happened?
That vacuum explosion really caught me off guard. It's like a scene out of an action movie.
Definitely. But let's focus on some of the great language they used. Time for our language takeaway.
Language takeaway.
We're going to highlight 3 essential phrases from the dialogue. First up, tidy up.
Tidy up.
When you tidy up, you're organizing things and putting them back in their place. Like putting your shoes off the desk, Erica.
Excuse me, my shoes have their own designated space sometimes.
Let's dive into our second word, spotless.
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 Spotless, what does it mean?
When you want something to be spotless, You want it to be immaculately clean, so clean there's not even a single speck of dust anywhere.
Oh, I love this word. Imagine walking into a room that's so tidy it practically sparkles that's spotless.
Exactly, like my desk, which is always spotless.
Sure, Marco. Meanwhile, my desk. Let's just say it could use some work.
Come on, Erica. A spotless desk is the dream.
Yeah, but who has the time for that?
All right, great word. Now let's move on to our final term in today's language takeaway. The word is a mall.
Mall. That's an interesting one. Let's spell it out. M-A-L-L, mall.
It's a little funny sounding, isn't it? But in American English, it's super common. A mall is a big building filled with shops, kind of like a shopping paradise.
Exactly. Now, if you're more familiar with British English, you'd probably call it a shopping centre. But in the US, we keep it simple. Mall.
I still remember going to the mall as a teenager. It was the place to hang out with friends. Do you remember that, Erica?
Oh, totally. Grabbing food, window shopping, and pretending to buy stuff. Laughs.
Now that we've covered these fun and useful words, it's time for the next segment of our show. Putting it together.
Putting it together. All right, let's jump into putting it together. This is the part of the lesson where we take a word from the dialogue and show you how to actually use it in real-life English.
Exactly. It's all about examples to make the word stick. And today's word is groceries.
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 Erica, why don't you tell us what groceries are all about?
Enthusiastically. Of course, groceries are all the food items you need to buy at the supermarket. Things like bread, milk, meat, vegetables. You know, the essentials.
Right! Those are all groceries. So, whether you're stocking up for the week or grabbing a quick snack, groceries are what you buy to keep your kitchen happy.
Let's make this even clearer with a few examples. Listen closely and try to imagine the situations.
Example 1. There's no milk in the fridge. Can you go to the grocery store and grab some?
Example 2. Here's the grocery list. I need all of these items so I can cook dinner tonight. Don't forget anything.
Example 3. I hate grocery shopping. It always takes forever, and I can never find what I need.
I feel that last one. Grocery shopping can test your patience.
Oh, but it's such a satisfying feeling when you're done and your fridge is fully stocked.
True. And hey, did you notice how we use the word groceries in different ways? We talked about a grocery store, a grocery list, and even grocery shopping.
Where you have all the items you need to buy a list of everything you need, it's called a grocery list. Pretty simple, right?
You know, the term grocery store is actually quite common in Canada, and probably throughout North America.
Oh, is it the same in America?
Well, it depends. If it's a small store, we still call it a grocery store. But if it's bigger, like one of those massive places, I'd say a supermarket.
That's interesting. In Canada, I just call everything a grocery store, even a big supermarket.
Really? I guess it's just one of those funny little differences between American and Canadian English.
Absolutely. These small differences make language so fascinating. But enough chit-chat. I think it's time to dive back into our dialogue this time at a slower pace, so it's easier to follow. Ready?
Honey, the house is such a mess. I need you to help me tidy up a bit. My boss and her husband are coming over for dinner, and the house needs to be spotless.
I'm in the middle of something right now. I'll be there in a second.
This can't wait. I need your help now.
All right, I'm coming.
Okay, here's what we need to get done. I'll handle the dishes and get the groceries for tonight. You can sweep and mop the floors. Oh, and don't forget to dust the furniture.
You know what? I need to pick something up at the mall. How about you clean the floors and I'll go to the supermarket to grab the groceries?
Sure, that works. Here's the list. Don't forget anything. Oh, and can you pick up a bottle of wine on your way back?
A bottle of wine? Is this dinner or a strategy meeting?
Just get the wine, please.
Hey, honey, I'm back. Wow, the house looks amazing.
Thanks. Can you set the table?
Just a sec. I'm going to vacuum this rug real quick.
Wait, don't turn it on! Oh, wow. I love hearing that. Such positive vibes right off the bat.
I know. And did you catch that explosion sound? It made the vacuum sound like a mini bomb just went off.
Seriously. That's one dramatic vacuum. But you know, that dialogue we just heard had some exciting phrases perfect for when you're not in the mood to do chores.
Exactly. And let's be honest, who is ever in the mood for chores? So you know what time it is now.
Fluency Builder.
This is the part of the show where we break down a common word or phrase you might already know.
And we show you how to say it in a way that feels more natural, more fluent, and honestly just cooler.
That's what we're all about, helping you sound like a pro. So, let's jump into the first phrase and see how we can take it up a notch.
Let's paint a picture here. You're sitting on the couch watching TV, totally relaxed, just like the woman in this dialogue.
And then your husband shows up and asks you to help with the chores.
Oh, classic. And what do you say? Maybe, no, I'm busy, or I'm doing something.
Those are two solid go-to responses. But here's the thing, we heard something a little different in the dialogue this time.
Yeah, it wasn't just about saying no. It had a unique twist to it, which made it sound more natural and less blunt.
And that's what we're diving into now. Let's break it down and see how you can use it in your conversations.
So here's the phrase, I'm in the middle of something right now.
Yeah, that's such a great expression. It's a polite and casual way of saying, I'm busy, or I'm doing something.
Exactly. It's super versatile too. You could use it when someone asks for help or tries to interrupt you. Just, I'm in the middle of something right now. And boom, they get the message.
I use it all the time. All right, Erica, you're up. What's our next phrase?
Okay, picture this. You want to let someone know you'll be there soon. Most people might say, I'll be there soon, or I'm coming.
True. But in our dialogue, they said something a bit different. Let's take a listen.
I'll be there in a second.
I'll be there in a second. This is such a natural way to say, I'll be there very soon.
Totally. And it feels so casual and effortless. You know what? I think I say this almost every day. I'll be there in a second.
Same here. It's super common and makes you sound fluent without even trying.
All right, now on to our final item in Fluency Builder, a phrase that helps you make polite requests.
Right. Normally you'd say something like, can you sweep the floor? Or, could you sweep the floor?
Exactly, but in the dialogue, we heard something a little different. Let's dive in and check it out.
Let's break it down. I'll be there in a second.
Such a simple phrase, but it's such a natural way to say, I'll be there very soon.
You know, I think I use this one almost every single day. I'll be there in a second.
Same. It's super common, super casual, and just makes you sound fluent and relaxed.
And it's not just about being quick, it's about being approachable in how you say it.
All right, moving on to our final item in Fluency Builder, a phrase for making polite requests.
Okay, typically you'd say something like, can you sweep the floor? Or could you sweep the floor, right?
Yeah, or even, would you sweep the floor? Those are all great, but in our dialogue, we heard something that sounded a bit more natural.
Why don't you clean the floors and I'll go to the supermarket?
There it is. Why don't you clean the floors and I'll go to the supermarket?
This one's so good. It's not just polite, it feels like you're offering a suggestion. Almost like a teamwork vibe.
Exactly. It's less direct and more collaborative, which makes it perfect for everyday conversations.
Totally agree. It's polite, natural, and super versatile.
All right, that wraps up today's Fluency Builder. Now it's time to listen to the dialogue again, this time at its normal speed.
And I bet you'll understand so much more now. Let's dive in. Honey, the house is such a mess. I need you to help me tidy up a bit. My boss and her husband are coming over for dinner, and the house needs to be spotless.
I'm in the middle of something right now. I'll be there in a second.
This can't wait. I need your help now.
All right, I'm coming.
Okay, here's what we need to get done. I'll handle the dishes and get the groceries for tonight. You can sweep and mop the floors. Oh, and don't forget to dust the furniture.
You know what? I need to pick something up at the mall. How about you clean the floors and I'll go to the supermarket to grab the groceries?
Sure, that works. Here's the list. Don't forget anything. Oh, and can you pick up a bottle of wine on your way back?
A bottle of wine? Is this dinner or a strategy meeting?
Just get the wine, please.
Hey, honey, I'm back. Wow, the house looks amazing.
Thanks. Can you set the table?
Just a sec. I'm going to vacuum this rug real quick.
Wait, don't turn it on! Has this ever happened to you? Like, has your vacuum cleaner ever exploded in your house?
Maybe not a big explosion like the one in the dialogue, but yeah, I've had something like that happen before.
Same here, dust flying everywhere. It's such a mess and definitely not something you want happening.
You know, it's funny how we say vacuum in American English. It's such a distinctly American word.
Right, like vacuum the rug or vacuum the carpet. But in the UK, they say something different, don't they?
Oh yeah, they say hoover, like hoover the rug or hoover the house.
Which is so interesting because Hoover is actually a brand name.
Exactly. Kind of like how Americans say, pass me a Kleenex when they mean a tissue.
Yep, same idea. I just love these little differences between American and British English. They're so fun!
Totally. Oh, and did you notice in the dialogue the guy was the one doing the housework?
Yeah, he's a house husband. He was doing all the chores.
That's so interesting because it's becoming a lot more common now. Men staying home, taking care of the kids, cleaning the house, it's definitely a new trend.
Yeah, when I was growing up, my dad would take out the garbage and that was it. My mom handled everything else.
Same here. But now, especially in North America, you see couples splitting the chores more equally.
And honestly, that's fair. It's about time, right?
You'd make a great husband, Marco.
Scout work.
That's what they tell me, but no one's married me yet.
All right, on that note, we're out of time for today, folks. But don't forget to check out our community website.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you, especially the house husbands out there. Let us know what you think about this trend.
So head over to EnglishJanuaryPodcast.com, leave your comments, and join the conversation.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Until next time.
This is Marco.
And Erica saying bye.